Hooble-doop, tiddly peeps. I'm Hubba Hubba, talking to you from Hoobland. And I'm about to send 4 of my favourite Hoobs down to Earth to find out all about you for my great Hoobopedia. Here they come! You know who the Hoobs are?
Ivor!
Groove!
And Tula!
We're Hoobs, and they're ready to go.
Well, hey!
Now the wheels are turning, we can all get learning all the things we want to know.
Hey!
Hubba Hubba's in Hoobland, and Roma somewhere far away. The motorettes are singing,
We keep the engine spinning.
hoop hoop hooray! The Hoobopedia's coming your way.
Oh, here we come!
Well, hey!
The Hoobs are here, so what do you say?
Hoobs!
Aren't clouds herbaceous?
Yes, Ivor. Especially when they're animals.
What do you mean when they're animals?
Well, look. That cloud up there looks like a pig.
Does it? Looks like a cloud to me.
Hey, look what I've got! A tiddly peep gave me this hooby groovy book with lots of animals in it.
That's nice, Groove. You know, I'd rather look at real pictures of animals than trying to see animals in the clouds.
Yeah. And I found the most hooby groovy animal ever. Look, Ivor. The tiddly peeps told me that they're called camels. And the most hooby groovy thing about them is that they have these humps on their backs. Look.
I can see one up in the clouds. Look. It's got 2 humps.
Huh? Oh, yes, thank you, Tula.
Now, some of them have 1 hump, and some of them have 2. The ones with 1 hump are called dromedaries. Hooby groovy name, eh? Dromedaries.
Oh, yes, Groove, yes.
And they live in the desert, you see, and they walk all the way across the sand
Do you know,
dunes
that's very
and-
interesting, Groove, but we haven't got time for camels now. We need a question for Hoob News.
I wonder what camels use their hump for.
Yes, Groove. They must use them for something. But what?
What? Oh, what? 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 Oh, what? Oh, what?
It doesn't matter what. We're meant to be thinking up a question, not going on about why do camels have humps. Hoobie. That is the question.
Now we've got to find out about camels, whether you like it or not. Come on, Tula.
Why do camels have humps? What a fantabby hooby question for Hoob News. I am certain no Hoob in Hoobland will have ever seen anything like a camel before, so it'll be perfect for my Hoobopedia. I'll email Roma right away and see if she can find out about camels.
Oh, especially their hooby groovy humps.
Oh, yes, the humps. Very, very important. And in the meantime, here's a story a tiddly-peep sent me about some little aliens on the planet Zarg. No idea what it has to do with humps, Hoobs, but see what you make of it.
Long ago, if you had visited the planet Zarg, you would have met the Catapalians. They were long, thin creatures with 6 little legs. 2 at the front, 2 in the middle, and 2 at the back of their caterpillar-like bodies. A big black cloud loomed above the planet Zarg, making it a dreary place to live, even for Catapalians. They would spend the days eating jiggly berries off the jiggly creeper that spread itself across the dry Zargian ground. But one day, the big black cloud burst. It rained and rained. The planet Zarg got greener and greener, and the jiggly creeper turned into a jiggly vine. Up and up and up it grew. The Catapalians then realized that they had a problem. How are we going to get jiggly berries now that they're growing so high up? But Julian, the chief, had an idea. Very carefully, he raised himself up. First as high as he could on 6 legs, then on 4 legs, and finally he stood right up on his 2 back legs.
I can reach!
And he reached for a berry with one of his front legs. From that day on, the Catapalians learnt to get about on their 2 back legs, and they used their other legs as arms to reach out for jiggly berries. So, if you were to visit Zarg today, you would meet the Catapalians. They are now tall, thin creatures with 2 little legs and 4 long arms.
Oh, that was a herbaceous story.
Yes, it was. But what's it got to do with camels? The Catapalians were on the planet Zarg, nowhere near where camels live.
But maybe that's the point.
Hey?
Maybe the story is something to do with where camels live.
Oh, well, they live in the desert.
So maybe a camel has a hump because it has changed so it can live in the desert.
Oh, like Julian changed when the jiggly berries grew.
Yes, he changed from walking on 6 legs to walking on 2 when he needed to be higher.
So you think that living in the desert might have something to do with why camels have grown humps?
Yes.
I can't think how.
How are you getting on, Hoobs?
Well, Tula thinks that the humps have something to do with camels living in the desert, but we're not sure what.
Well, as it happens, I've been busy searching HoobNet, and I've come up with some pictures of the desert. Maybe they'll give you a few clues. Now, it says here, Hoobs, that the deserts are full of sand, but there's no water anywhere. Oh, they are rather humpy, though, aren't they? A bit like the camels. Perhaps the camels live in the deserts because the deserts are humpy like the camels.
Yes, I'm sure camels have humps because they live in the desert.
I'm sorry, Tula, but that idea makes absolutely no sense.
You can't say that. You don't know.
Well, I don't see how hoobloads of sand can possibly be connected with big, hairy humps.
But I bet it is.
Now, Hoobs, don't have a Hoobie squabble. Could I suggest that perhaps a visit to the Tiddly-Peeps might be in order?
Yes, Hubba. We are rather in need of some proper facts around here. I'll go. Come on, Groove, you drive.
Ivor? Bet I'm right. You ask those Tiddly-Peeps.
Seatbelts? We're off to see the Tiddly-Peeps!
We're off to see the Tiddly-Peeps, on the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddly-Peeps, they're smart, they're fun.
They know!
The Tiddly-Peeps, help us find things out. They give us clues, they tell us news, that's what they're all about. The Tiddly-Peeps, if we need to know who, what, where, why, when, and how, we'll ask them, off we go. We're off to see the Tiddly-Peeps, on the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddly-Peeps, they're smart, they're fun, they know. And
Hoobledoop, Tiddly-Peeps.
Hoobledoop, Ivor.
Do you want to do a hoobie hello?
Yes, please.
Hoobledoop, Hoobledoop. Whoop, whoop,
whoop,
whoop. Oh, wow. That is a herbaceous sandpit you've got. And it's funny, because that's exactly what I've come to ask you about.
About sandpits?
Well, not sand pits exactly, but sand. And not only sand, camels too.
What do you need to know, Ivor?
Well, we've been trying to find out about them today. So far, we know that the camels live in the desert and that the desert is full of sand.
Do you know about their feet?
Their feet? What about them?
Camels' feet are a special shape so that they can walk on the sand. Look, if I press the stick onto the sand, it sinks in. But this flat thing stays on top. Camels' feet are flat, like this.
Oh.
Oh, I see. So because their feet are flat, it makes it easier for them to walk on the sand. They don't sink in.
That's right. And sometimes camels have to walk a long, long way
But why is that?
because they are used for carrying people and things around in the desert.
Hooby-galooby. You know so much about camels. Well, thanks for your help, Tiddly Peeps.
That's okay, Ivor.
Well, I'd better be getting back now, but thanks again. Hooble-toodle-doo.
Hooble-toodle-doo!
Well, I think I can say I discovered some hoobacious facts about camels there.
Yes, but didn't you forget to ask about something, Ivor? Something rather important?
No, I don't think so.
Something lumpy and hairy, something rather hooby-groovy.
What?
The hump, that's what?
Oh, yes. Sorry. But it was hoobaciously interesting. All that stuff about camels carrying people and things and walking along.
Oh, hang on. Maybe that's why camels have humps. They make it easier to carry things.
Of course! Why don't we try it out?
Yes. Well, that's what I had in mind all along, of course.
We could make Groove a hump and then see if it makes it easier.
Me? Why me?
Because you're the one who thinks humps are hooby-groovy.
Oh, it's not fair. It's always me.
We could use this cushion.
Yes, we could tie it onto Groove.
OK, Tula. But how?
With the Hoobie rope, that's how.
Oh, it's not very comfy, Tula.
Well, we'll start with something little. Bend over. Ah, yes. How's that?
Oh, that's fine. That doesn't feel heavy at all.
What about this bag, then?
Hey, is that for my things I can hang in my clutter cupboard collection?
Well, maybe you should change it to things I can hang on my hump collection.
Right then. Hey! You know, I'm getting to quite like this hump now. It's hooby-groovy. Load away.
Right, Groove, you said it.
No, that is really rather heavy. I think
Are you all right?
Get off me!
Sorry, Groove, sorry.
No, it's no good. A hump doesn't help you carry things. It makes it worse. Takes up all the room on my back. Oh.
That's Roma. I hope she's found out something.
Hooble-doop, Hoobs.
Hooble-doop, Roma.
Now, Hoobs, as you can see, I've managed to get to the desert. So far, I've met quite a few camels, but I'm afraid they haven't been all that friendly. I've heard that if you make a camel cross, it'll actually spit at you. Indeed, Tula. And to make it even worse, the stuff they spit at you is their cud. That's all the chewed up food they've been eating.
Oh. What do they eat, Roma?
Well, funnily enough, Ivor, that's a rather fantabby-hooby thing about a camel. Their mouth and lips are so tough that they can eat the twigs and leaves from the sharpest, thorniest bushes in the desert. And it doesn't hurt. Isn't that hoobaciously clever?
It doesn't sound like much fun, though.
No, Groove. But it's one reason why camels are able to live here. Sometimes camels have to travel a long way to find any bushes at all, as usually they only grow at a place called an oasis. And these oases are very far apart.
Hooby-galooby. No wonder camels get cross. I wouldn't like it if my hoobie bum was sharp and thorny and I had to travel for miles to get it.
Hang on a moment, Hoobs. I think I may have annoyed one of the camels. I can see a rather cross one heading this way.
Oh, no! Roma, what are you going to do?
Well, Tula, if I don't want to get covered in green goo, I think I'd better be saying hooble-toodle-doo. Hooble-toodle-doo.
Hooble-toodle-doo. Hooby-galooby. Green goo. They spit green goo.
Groove, No spitting in the Hoobmobile.
I'm only joking, Ivor. Do you know, camels get more hooby-groovy by the minute.
I'm not sure Roma would agree with you, Groove.
They may be hooby-groovy, but we're still no nearer the answer. We still don't know why camels have humps, and it's nearly time for Hoob News.
Hubba, 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 hubba.
Guess what, Hoobs? I've been having another look on HoobNet, and I found out that camels are often called ships of the desert.
Ships of the desert? Why?
It's because they carry large loads and have a rolling walk, like this, you see. So if you sit on top of a camel, it feels like you're on a ship, you see. Isn't that hooble-dooble-dooper?
Yes, it is, Hubba Hubba. But it doesn't help us with the answer.
Well, no, Groove, but it's a fan-tabby-hooby fact, just the same.
Oh, yes, Hubba Hubba, it certainly is. Oh, the ship of the desert. No. Whoa. Herbaceous.
They call him the ship of the desert, 'cause he rolls around like a boat on the sea. This fascinating mammal with a hump is a camel, but we don't know what the hump can be.
His feet go thump, thump, thump in the sand.
But why the hump?
We don't understand.
It doesn't help him carry things.
It's knobbly to ride on. The answer is tricky to decide on.
They call him the ship of the desert, 'cause he rolls around like a boat on the sea. This fascinating mammal with a hump is a camel, but we don't know what the hump can be.
You'll find him at an oasis eating some spiky thorns in a clump.
He has rubbery lips and he spits.
He spits and he gets in quite a grump.
But what is that hump?
Hump, humpity, hump.
Yes! What's the point of that hump?
They call him the ship of the desert, 'cause he rolls around like a boat on the sea. This fascinating mammal with a hump is a camel, but we don't know what the hump can be. No, we don't know what the hump can be. The hump can be.
Oh dear, this is proving to be very difficult.
Hubba, 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 hubba.
Humpity hump. Oh, Hoobs, I am enjoying this.
Yeah, me too, Hubba Hubba. But we still don't know what those humps are for.
Well, as the Tiddly Peeps knew all about camels' feet, you could go and ask them about the humps now.
Yes, Hubba Hubba, herbaceous idea.
And Ivor, try to remember this time.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course I will, yes. Hump, hump, humpity hump.
I'll drive so I can remind you all the way.
Yeah.
Hump, hump, humpity hump.
Hump, hump, humpity hump.
Hump, hump, humpity hump.
We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. They're smart. They're fun.
They know.
The Tiddly Peeps, the Tiddly Peeps. If we need to know who, what, where, why, when, and how, we'll ask them. Off we go. We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. They're smart. They're fun. They know.
Hooble-doob, tiddly peeps.
Hooble-doob, Ivor.
Oh, you're packing your bags. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
It's okay, Ivor. How can we help you?
Well, we are trying to find out about camels. We know that they live in the desert, and we know what they eat, and we know they have to go a long way to find food, but we just can't seem to find out about their hump.
Well, the hump's got something to do with all those things.
Really?
Yes, you see, my mum made us these packed lunches.
A packed lunch? Ah, now, that's a lunch you can take with you, isn't it?
Yes, and that's what's in the camel's hump.
What? A packed lunch?
Well, sort of. A camel has to carry some food with it on long journeys.
You mean a camel carries its food in its hump?
A kind of food. It turns food and water into fat and keeps it in its hump.
Hoobie-galooby. So a camel's hump helps it to live in the desert?
That's right.
That means Groove was right all along. A camel's hump is Hoobie-groovy. Thanks so much for your help, Tiddly Peeps. I'd better be getting back now. Hooble-toodle-doo.
Hooble-toodle-doo.
I just knew that the hump had something to do with the place camels live.
You're a hooby groovy hoob, Tula.
Humpity hump, hoopicious. Everything is sorted.
Although, if you hadn't forgotten to ask the tiddly-peeps about humps in the first place, Ivor, we'd have found the answer much, much sooner.
Yes, I know. Sorry. You're right, Tula. Silly me.
Oh, I'm glad you forgot, Ivor. Otherwise we wouldn't have learnt all the other hooby groovy things about camels, like the spitting.
No, Groove, no. Don't even think about it. Come on, then. It's time for Hoob News. Hump, hump, humpity hump. Hump, 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 hump.
Who can live in a desert land? The desert land all covered in sand. Who can live in a desert land?
The camel can.
The camel can.
Who can walk in the desert land? The desert land all covered in sand. Who can walk in the desert land?
The camel can.
Yes, the camel can.
Who stays cool in the desert land? The desert land all covered in sand. Who stays cool in the desert land?
The camel can.
Yes, the camel can. The camel can.
Well, Hoobs, are you ready to give me your Hoob News for my great Hoobopedia?
We're ready, Hubba Hubba.
Then take it away.
Hoople doop whoop! To all you Hoobs out there, welcome to Hoob News, the new show for Hoobs everywhere. I'm Ivor,
I'm Tula.
And I'm Groove.
and today we've been asking the question...
Why do camels have humps?
Hubba Hubba sent us a Hoobacious story about a little catapalian. He lived on the planet Zarg. He had to change when all about him changed.
And I started wondering whether camels' humps were something to do with where they lived.
Of course, camels live in the desert. The Tiddly-peeps told me all about the camel's amazing flat feet that don't sink into the sand.
We also discovered that camels are used for carrying people and things long distances across the desert.
So we made Groove a hump to see if it made the job easier.
But it didn't.
Then Roma told us that camels have thick, rubbery lips so that they can eat the dry, thorny bushes that grow in the desert.
And sometimes camels have to travel miles to find them.
She also told us about the hooby-groovy green goo that camels spit at you.
Then I went back to the Tiddly-peeps and they told me all about why camels have humps.
And the answer is...
To store fat in so that the camel can last all the way across the desert.
How extraordinary! You store fat in your tummy, don't you, Groove?
Yeah, if I were a camel, then I'd have the biggest hump of all.
I bet you would too. So it's thanks once again to Ivor, Tula, Groove and Roma for giving Hoobs everywhere a little peep into the world of peeps. And remember, wherever you are, have a nice day and hooble-toodle-doo!
Hooble-toodle-doo!
Oh, I wonder if that hoobly-groobly camel cloud is still up in the sky.
Oh, well, let's go and see. Are you coming, Ivor?
Yes, I think I will. I deserve a bit of a lie down.
Come on, then. Hump, hump, humpity hump.
Hump, hump, humpity hump.
Hubba Hubba's in Hoobland and Roma somewhere far away. The motorettes are singing, we keep the engine spinning. Hoop, hoop, hooray! The Hoobmobile is coming your way.
Oh, here we come.